Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the people. Y'all know I really got something to say about Cardi B and Offset, okay? But before we get into that, because this is the thing, I tried to tell y'all, not y'all, but y'all. Shout out to the diva. I said I'm gonna try to stop saying y'all because whenever I say y'all, people get offended. I say y'all like I say girl, girl. See, I just say girl, girl, girl. Um, but we don't talk about it because I got some things to get off of my chest. There was a small part of me that felt bad for Cardi B. I did. It was a part, not even a small. It was a part of me that felt bad for Cardi B. But girl, I gotta tap Cardi on the hand just a little bit. Mama, we gotta have just a small conversation. Let's get into this mess. Let's start out with Tory Lanez. So this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. So Tory Lanez seeking court to vacate his 10-year prison from incident with Megan Thee Stallion, citing new evidence, says childhood trauma should be considered. So 3 years after, y'all already know what happened between Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, or what Tory Lanez did to Megan Thee Stallion. The Canadian rapper is now asking the court to annul his 10-year sentence with new evidence to consider. Megan Conniff, when I tell you Megan Conniff is a white lady with the glasses, when I say she out here doing the Lord's work, girl, she report. When I say Megan gonna report, and she gonna report the facts, okay? Shout out to that white lady, Megan. But Megan reported that Lanez, born as Daystar Peterson, filed a 45-page document requesting a resentencing due to new statements provided by his former bodyguard. Jaquan Smith did not testify in Peterson's trial, but has given the court a statement of his account from that chaotic night. He stated that he did not see who fired the gun, but he saw Lane struggling to free the weapon from the hands of Kelsey Harris. Harris was a former best friend of Megan Thee Stallion. Mr. Peterson and Miss Harris began struggling as Mr. Peterson tried to unarm Miss Harris. The statement reads, I was pulling Miss Pete and did not see who shot the weapon. Smith had attempted to testify back in December 2022, but the prosecutors prevented him as they needed to prepare for his impromptu testimony. Lane's petition for resentencing also argues that his childhood trauma should be considered in his judgment. Since he is also facing deportation, the rapper also argues that his status as a non-United States citizen should not be considered as it discriminates against his Canadian rights. Neighbors, what y'all think? This is what I think. Let me just say this. There are people out there in the world who have been through a lot. There are people out there who had childhoods, who went through things as a child that I just couldn't imagine going through. I believe childhood trauma is real. I also think that even if you had to go through things as a child, that does not give you a license. That does not give you the okay to grow up and be a menace to society. That does not give you the okay to go around and be Dennis the Menace. Okay? We've all been through things, right? I think for Tory Lanez, while your mama and daddy was out there hollering and screaming, you need to be having a conversation with them. Hello? How about that? And then when you get out in 10 years, you might want to go seek some therapy to heal whatever childhood trauma that's still taking over your life. I've said this, I've said it more than a few times. I don't care if it's Marlo Hampton. I don't care if it's Tory Lanez. I don't care if it's me, you, your mama, and your cousin too. Childhood trauma does not give you the license to go around here and act a fool. It just doesn't. It does not give you a license to go around here and cut up. It does not. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to grow up, and unfortunately, because you have not dealt with your childhood trauma, you're going to grow up and shoot somebody, and your ass going to end up in jail. Childhood trauma and all. You're going to grow up, and you're going to put your hands on the wrong person, and you're going to end up in prison. You're going to grow up, you're going to do something wrong, and you're going to end up with a mug shot. I'm just not of the belief that just because you go through something as a child, that means that once you become an adult, that you can do what you want to do and say what you want to say and act how you want to act. At that point, once you cross over that line of being an adult, unfortunately for you, you have to now take on the responsibility of healing yourself from whatever you experienced as a child. No, it's not your fault that you had to go through what you went through. But now it is your problem to solve it. Girl, we all went through life cutting up and acting a fool because we went through something as a child. Girl, most of us will be in jail. Hello? Girl, Tory, you want to start talking about childhood trauma, girl, and then you walk around here shooting bitches and beating up people, girl. Do we need to go get August Alsina? Hello? Hello? Meg Thee Stallion was not a one and done, girl. You've been a mess. Okay? So I suggest that, Tory, once you get out of prison, you go ahead, call Iyanla, okay? Schedule a couple of sessions. Also make sure you bring your mama and your daddy down there, okay? And y'all have a little family therapy so you can heal. Because we don't want to hear about you we don't want to hear about you talking about, girl, you done shot somebody else and now you back in prison talking about your childhood trauma again. The case is closed. No. Do your time, get out, and do better. Now let's get into Cardi B, girl. Cardi B breaks down crying while going off about Offset's behavior, doing me dirty after so many years. That I MF help your ASS, not even an effing thank you. I'm going to tell y'all what I put down to the Twitter. Let me tell you what I put down to Twitter, okay? I put with all the info we were privy to, I still remember folks going up for Cardi B and Offset's marriage. There is no way y'all would champion someone to remain in a toxic, unhealthy relationship, but say you care for them and their well-being. Cardi is grown. And what I always say, y'all, girl, you grown, I'm grown, you grown, she grown, he grown, they grown. We all grown. We're going to do what we want to do at the end of the day. And can't nobody tell us nothing. But I also believe that especially when it comes to these relationships, girl, you can be grown, but I'm not going to be your cheerleader either. Because I know you over there in a big ass mess. And I think what happens is when I see people online, I've come to realize that no matter if you're gay, straight, black, white, Mexican, girl, it don't matter. Girl, people are in love with love. And there's this fascination of everybody, especially, let me shut up, Jay. I'm going to go down there. There's this fascination with people getting their fairy tale, their Disney story. And I think that when it comes to celebrities, even though we don't know these celebrities, when it comes to relationships, I think people want these relationships to work out because then they have in their head, if they can have their fairy tale, then I can have mine too. But when they don't work out, people cut up and act the fool. Oh my God, I just hope they can work it out. Even though we know the information that we can know about a couple, people will still be like, oh my God, I hope they can work it out. Girl, work it out for what? Why would you want somebody with the information that we knew about Cardi B and Offset? With all the cheatation, with all the just lies that we knew about. We knew about this stuff. No telling what we didn't know about. And y'all would still want for Cardi B to remain in a relationship with Offset. Y'all will still see pictures of Cardi B and Offset and be like, oh my God, they make such a gorgeous couple. Who gives about being a gorgeous couple when you sleeping with a who ain't got your best interest at heart? Hello? Girl, I get it. We look at people and be like, oh girl, they look cute together. Okay, girl, past that, girl, it's a hot ass mess. Now you got Cardi B down to the internet almost having a whole mental breakdown. When the truth of the matter is, girl, y'all should have been with me, girl, telling that heifer, girl, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, however long they've been together, that she shouldn't have been with the nigga to begin with. Girl, Cardi B been in and out of court over that. Now she down to the internet talking about she can't even get a simple thank you from him. Let's listen to what some of Cardi B said.
Cause you will fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face over and over and over and over and over again. And she'll be like, watch what I'm about to do. Watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, this motherfucker really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. He likes to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl. He knows. Yesterday, I could have been out. I could have been chilling. I could have been this and that. He knows I'm in my house. He knows that I'm chilling. He knows I'm not doing the most. And I've really been sparing you. You've been fucking feeling yourself, you bitch-ass nigga, because of your bitch-ass album and shit. And you really been fucking doing me dirty after so many fucking years that I motherfucking helped your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your bitch ass. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever the fuck I tell you something, you don't take shit seriously. And I'm so tired of it.
A small part of me feels bad for Cardi B. She's young. She got with Offset, what, mid-20s? I knew when Cardi B was like, what am I supposed to do? Start all over? We talked about this. And I was like, bitch, yes. You act like you 79. Girl. I can see if you was 79 and you was like, girl, I'm just gonna deal with this nigga, girl. I only got a couple of more hours left anyways. Girl, you're 25, 24. However, she was young. Girl, it's time to wrap it. Girl, it's time to just, cut the cord and close the door. I told y'all Offset wasn't shit. When he came down to the internet a couple of months ago talking about all that bullshit he was trying to spit, it's like magic. I know my wife's body. It's like magic when we touch, when we make love. All that bullshit was, I said, girl, Offset is a type of guy that has studied what women like to hear. And when he goes out and he does these interviews, when it's time to speak whatever, when it's time to say whatever he's gonna say, he already knows what's gonna get y'all wet between y'all legs and gonna get y'all hard. And then I'm the other nigga on the other side telling y'all dumbass bitches, don't believe that nigga. Girl, I might be one of the punks, but bitch, I'm telling you that nigga full of shit. Girl. But y'all are all over there just with hearts in your eyes talking about, Offset loves Cardi. He really loves Cardi. He really does. And I'm like, girl, no, he don't. And now you got Cardi, his wife, down to the internet, girl, one step away from being girl checked into a mental institution. But remember, at one point, Offset and Cardi was goals to some of y'all. Girl, that was all on the front of, was it an Essence magazine or something? A mess. As far as I'm concerned, Offset and Cardi should have been right on TV. That show that was Black Love. Pretty much let y'all know, girl, what do Bundy Blue call? Oppression Women's Network. Because that's what the fuck it is. Be your child. Like, it's sad. It's sad because you don't want to see anybody go through things like this. But I also think it's important, and we know that Cardi B is a social media girl. She got her start out on social media, and social media is not going nowhere for Cardi B anytime soon. So I think what happens is, and like I said, it's not to take away responsibility from Cardi, because Cardi is a grown ass woman. You know what I'm saying? But I think that when you log into the internet and you see people out there kind of like telling you to stay in this marriage, do it for the kids, don't let these bitches take this man away from you. Girl, men gonna be men, boys will be boys. I think that also kind of plays into Cardi thinking she's doing the right thing. When she knows more stuff than we know, because that's her marriage, that's her relationship. But I guarantee you, if more people were online talking about Cardi, leave that sorry ass nigga, it probably would be stuck in the back of her head like, yeah, I need to leave this sorry ass nigga. That's what I think. But when you have people online who gas up these toxic ass, ghetto ass, unhealthy ass relationships, you're not doing nothing for this person, but gassing them up to stay in this fucked up jive ass relationship. If we're going to be honest about it, it's a mess all around. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, I don't think that Offset really cared about Cardi B in the first place. When I first heard about the Migos, Quavo was the one who was always talked about. I never heard nothing about no goddamn Offset. True T. It wasn't until Offset got with Cardi that Offset, in my opinion, I started hearing his name all around town. But before that, all I heard was Quavo, 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 Quavo. It wasn't nothing about no Offset. Girl. I think he got with Cardi. And I'm not going to sit here and say that you shouldn't get with somebody. I'm not saying he should have got with a nothing ass bitch. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't think that his... Girl, I think he hit a lick. I think he stepped into his girl, let me poke. You know how the girls looking for a lick? Let me have a baby. You know how the girls do. I feel like Cardi was a lick to Offset. I really do. And no, I don't think that Offset gives a damn about. Let me tell y'all something. I don't give a damn how you slice and dice it. You can't treat somebody the way that Cardi, the way. Do you hear Cardi B's voice? You can't treat somebody this way and then turn around and say you care about them. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Girl, she said, you can't even give me a thank you. Girl. Girl, it's not funny. But did y'all see Akbar V down to the internet? Now, it was funny to me. Let me stop lying. Girl, did y'all see Akbar V down to the internet? Girl singing Mary J. Blige, Not Gonna Cry. Girl, when I tell y'all, baby, I holler. Akbar V is the last bitch that should be saying anything about anybody in a relationship. Akbar V is the prime example of girl, right message, wrong messenger. Some of the stuff that Akbar V was saying, I was with. Girl, you don't let no nigga, girl, you don't let no nigga who make less money than you, girl, dog you out. Girl, bitch, please. Girl, that's one, okay? And even if he did make more money than you, bitch, I'm still Cardi B. Girl. When I tell you Akbar was down to the internet cutting up and acting a fool, girl, I think I'm gonna play that clip so y'all can listen to it. It was like I said, girl, I laughed. I know this might not be the right time to be laughing, but it was funny to me. Girl, let me play this clip of Akbar cutting up there and talking about Not Gonna Cry remix.
Gon' shed no tears. Oh, I'm not gon' cry. Oh, not the time. Cause that nigga been gone for some years. Oh, I'm not gon' cry. I said I can do it. I got you, bitch. If you need me, I come in that bitch like, oh, I'm not gon' cry. It's not the time. That nigga ain't worth your time. Ooh, you was his lover and his secretary. You helped him push that album sales. Was at the job but no one else was there. Now he out here cheating on you. 11 years, most of your time. Besides them kids, y'all ain't got none to share. Wasted your time. Now he would a IG model. You should have left this ass long time ago. Well, you gonna cry now, not gonna say nothing. I said, I get that. You know, I start thinking I'm Tina. I come out with the arm. I said I can't do it. Cause you was never. I know there are no guarantees. When mad, you take your chances. But somehow it seems unfair to me. Look at the circumstances. Through sickness and health, to death did y'all part. That's what the word that he said from his heart. So now when he out in Miami, I don't get that part. Ooh, you was his lover and his secretary, helping him push his album. You was at the job when no one else was there. You helped him when he got dropped from his label. 11 years of y'all time. And he have been fucking bitches in your own. You swallow your pride. You stood by his side. You should have left his ass at the be careful. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no. You would never wipe my tears. And you let him get you pregnant. And you let him give you 2 kids. Come now to find out, baby. He had another, Yeah. I said you not gonna cry. I gotta go get my Go hit that nigga for his pockets. Go get into them pockets. And you gonna get what you deserve. I said you not gonna. It's not the time. Cause he was never worth your tears. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you. You thought I was gonna let this go, bitch. I was never gonna let it go. I don't give a fuck.
Girl, that was a mess. Girl, that was a mess. Like I said, it's sad. You know, it is what it is. You know, Cardi B, girl, I get it. Because all you hear people tell girls, tell women, you know, boys will be boys, men will be men. Don't you let no woman come in and take your man, and don't you let the devil in your house. But these hoes ain't telling y'all, girl, that the devil is already in the house. Hello? The devil is already in the bed. Girl, you done fucked around and married the devil and had kids with him. If we want to be honest about it. You ain't got to worry about letting the devil in your house. Girl, let the devil in your house, because you let him in your house, girl, a long time ago. And now you over there, girl, on the internet, snot, crying, cutting up, acting a fool because you thought this man was gonna change. And he dogging your ass out again. That's why when I've been, girl, it's no shade. Girl, it's no shade. And this is for the punks too. Girl, this is for the punks. This is for the straights, the gays, the non-binaries. Girl, it's a handful of y'all out there who can honestly probably say that y'all have some good relationships. Girl, but for the most, girl, it's no tea, no shade what I'm about to say. And I don't want to piss somebody off. Girl, girl, it's a lot of people out there who have some fucked up relationships. Girl, Cardi ain't the only one. Cardi, why you might not want to listen to Akbar because girl, right message, wrong messenger. Um, there are a lot of women out here who have been through what Cardi B has been through, and I think you should listen to them. It's one thing not to want to listen to somebody and they still going through the motions. It still don't mean that they ain't wrong. Like I said, girl, Akbar, the shit she said was right, but it's kind of like when we look at Akbar and girl, her situation with me and girl, it ain't the best, but it still doesn't take away from girl. She was telling the truth, low key. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to listen to Akbar, at least listen to the women. That's why I'm trying to tell people, y'all ain't gotta listen to me because I'm not no woman. You know what I'm saying? But girl, when y'all get into my comment sections and the women be like, girl, X, Y, and Z, you better listen to these women. Because they telling y'all what I've been through. Girl, everybody ain't getting on the internet lying, girl. Everybody ain't in the comment section on the Cardi B post talking about, girl, I understand I went through that too. That's why I never understand. It be so many women out there who go through the same exact thing, but when these women come out and say these niggas ain't shit, girl, it's still a group of women out there who still will run to these niggas' defense. Even though if you go look at the goddamn comment section, there are hundreds of people in the comment section talking about, girl, I've been through the same thing. It's the weirdest shit to me. Now that's a mind fuck. It is what it is. Cardi B, I hope you're all right. The truth of the matter is, y'all want me to tell y'all what I really think? She ain't going nowhere. Cardi B gonna be talking about having another baby with this nigga probably in about 2-3 weeks. Cardi ain't going nowhere. She ain't. Quiet as it's kept, it ain't even no use to us getting worked up. For what? She is not going anywhere. I'm gonna have to see some divorce papers leak. And the divorce is finalized. The nigga done moved out the house. She ain't going nowhere. She gonna keep it up with his shit. He probably gonna go buy her a watch with her goddamn money. Hello. He gonna buy her a watch with her money, buy her a car with her money. She gonna suck his dick. She gonna forgive him. And then, girl, they gonna have a song out in about 3 months on her album. Girl, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I'm going. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.